What are police telling you at this hour?
They said they're just following the lead. They got a lead down here. We just came back. We went back to the first scene where my daughter was. They had a couple of cars with crime scene, and we saw on Channel 13 that the police was still here, but they told us they were leaving, so we came back, and that's when we saw everything down here. They got the divers looking, helicopters looking, red tape around certain areas. They won't tell us nothing until they know something. They said they haven't found anything. They're just following up on leads.
It's the investigation. It's what they claim. They can't tell us too much. They say they ain't found the body yet.
Tell us what's going through your mind.
I just want my grandbaby. That's all I want. Her sister wanted her to come home. She keeps calling, asking where she is. I can't tell her. I can't tell her.
She want to know if the little girl okay.
She want her baby. She want her baby. And I want her too. So I know somebody knows something. They tell us what she is. We just want her to come home. I'm going to let them do their investigation. But if I'm saying I want to help, I should be able to help. That's my baby. That's my grandbaby. I only had my baby 10 minutes. And I haven't seen her since. Why would somebody want to hurt a baby? She precious. She didn't do anything to you. Y'all could have took her to a fire department, police station, dropped off somebody's porch. I'm just praying she ain't hurt. I just want her to come home. That's all I want. I just want my baby to come home.
Danielle Hoyle, 27, was a mother of two. She was a loving person that didn't bother anyone, according to her mother. She had given birth 2 days before her life was taken by a guy who she once dated. The suspect in the death of Danielle Hoyle, 27, and her 2-day-old Kennedy Hoyle turned 25 the day he allegedly shot Hoyle, took Kennedy, his daughter, and placed her small body in the Mississippi River. Brandy Isabel was arrested by Memphis police Wednesday on suspicion of 2 counts of first-degree murder, murder in the perpetration of aggravated kidnapping, especially aggravated kidnapping and tampering with evidence. Local and state authorities and eventually a dive team were searching the waters around the boat ramp located at the northern tip of Mud Island in Memphis. Isabel waived his rights and agreed to tell investigators what happened, according to the court documents. He admitted, police said, to luring Danielle to the same area where an officer on patrol Tuesday night found Danielle tan-colored Chevrolet Cruze parked on the side of the road with a busted-out window. By the time officers found Danielle, she was already dead from gunshot wounds on the other side of the car. Other officers were already in contact with Hoyle's family. They said Hoyle, who had given birth to Kennedy as recently as the day before, had not been seen or heard from. Isabel admitted to shooting Hoyle, according to the court documents. His next move after shooting her, he told police, was picking up his newborn daughter out of the Cruze and driving her down to the river. After he tossed his daughter into the Mississippi River, Isabel also allegedly threw the gun into the river as well. Hoyle's mother, April Campbell, stood near the search site for Kennedy Wednesday afternoon. She told reporters she had been moving back and forth from the site where her daughter was killed to Mud Island. You didn't have to hurt her, Campbell said, addressing who she thought may have been behind her granddaughter's disappearance. You didn't want to take care of your child. You didn't want to be in her life. You should have left her alone.
The man charged with murdering 2 people last week, one of them a 2-day-old infant, went before a Shelby County judge this morning. 25-year-old Brandon Isbell says he's not guilty. Action News 5's Parker King joins us live now outside 201 Poplar with the latest on this case. Parker?
And Joe, to remind folks, Isabel was the boyfriend of 27-year-old Danielle Hoyle and the father of newborn Kennedy Hoyle. But for many of the family members of the two in the courtroom this morning, this was their first time seeing Isabel in person, a first meeting that Danielle's mother, Kennedy's grandmother, will never forget.
I just had to see the monster who did this to them.
These were among the first words April Campbell said to Action News 5 outside Memphis criminal court this morning after the man charged with killing her daughter Danielle Hoyle and granddaughter Kennedy Hoyle stood before a judge. Campbell said she locked eyes with 25-year-old Brandon Isabel.
It's just called a blank stare. Why are you staring at me? Why are you not telling me what my babies are? Why are you not telling me I'm sorry?
Despite admitting to the two murders to Memphis police, Isabel has issued a plea of not guilty. The affidavit from Memphis police this past Wednesday stated Isabel waived his rights and admitted to shooting Danielle in Whitehaven and throwing baby Kennedy into the Mississippi River. Isabel's attorney, Lauren Fuchs, says they will be conducting their own investigation in between court dates.
The police are trained to get statements. So anytime that we have a situation like that, we need to see what led up to a statement being made and any admissions that may have come out of that statement.
Meanwhile, the scene at North Mud Island is still actively looking for Kennedy's remains. As of last check, she has not been found.
He should have just stayed gone. This would have never happened had he not came back.
Isabel's statement to the police and other evidence not yet known in details led police to issue an update around 6:20 p.m. Wednesday, declaring Kennedy was more than likely dead. The search for her remains, police said, would be ongoing.
At just 27, Danielle lived a vibrant life, her family describes, especially for her youngest daughter, Kennedy, who Danielle only got the chance to love on for 2 days before both lives were cut short.
Stop losing your life over nonsense. This is nonsense.
I had just talked to her right when she got out the hospital.
Hugs and prayers are reminding Danielle and Kennedy's grief-stricken loved ones hope is not lost.
This was a senseless crime. This man not only took the mother of his child, he also took his 2-day-old child's life by throwing the baby in the Mississippi River. This male was evil. He didn't care about anyone but himself. That's it and that's all. It was also stated that she had a new boyfriend. So I guess he was butthurt about that and decided to end her life and the child's life. Ladies, when you are done with someone, do not go around them. I don't care if they want to talk, because what he did was senseless and he was a coward. Ladies, please stop getting pregnant by these bums, because they do not want kids and they do not want the responsibility. Leave your thoughts and opinion down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayers with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.